Hello and welcome to the party. Today we will be playing, while recording and playing, this isn't live, but we'll be playing Masks, Aegis Shield of Earth. So, before we get started, remember we do have a Patreon that you can subscribe to get all kinds of great benefits and help us support our RPG community and the RPG community as a whole. We also have a Discord that you can sign up for all the fun. You can join games and just hang out with lots of cool people. We also have sponsors. We have Devin Rue, the Mistress of Maps. You can go over to ruinc.com and find lots of good maps there. We also have Tabletop Loot for all your dice needs. And our official merch sponsor, So Nerdware. You can go there, get all kinds of great merch. And if you use the code WELCOME, you can get 10% off. Now, we have lots of lovely people here with us today.
Before we get into that, do we want to explain why we're recording rather than streaming the way we normally do?
That's a good idea. Thanks for reminding me. So, with the strike for Amazon, we decided that instead of streaming to Twitch, we would record this episode and put it straight to YouTube. That's why we're here in this format. So hopefully it'll be fun, and we still get to play the game, and you will still get to see it. So, to our special guest, Jack, who are you and who are you playing tonight?
Hello everybody, I'm Capjack, or at Captain J Cross on the Twitters, and tonight I will be playing Bill.
Delinquent playbook, right?
Oh yes, a delinquent.
Alright, let's see, Rain.
I am Rain Hayes, and I'll be playing Shadowgast of the Scion playbook.
Wild.
Yes, and I'm Wild Engineer, and I'll be playing Jetpack Man of the Doomed playbook.
Star.
I'm Adam, and I'm playing Roderick Wainwright with the Brain playbook.
And Miji.
Hi, I am Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisaurus. And tonight I am playing Dreamcat using the Bull playbook.
Fox.
Hey, my name is Fox Barrett. I will be playing Malice with the Protege playbook.
Alright, so tonight, our little recap is they escaped after some struggles from a school of magic and illusions and a little bit of brainwashing, trying to get them to follow the ways of the Library of Eddie and maybe face a few of their problems. They said no and busted their way out of the school. They did make some plans to possibly help. My brain is mush.
Penny.
Dreamcat.
Oh.
Yeah, Dreamcat's sister, Penny, and I know there's some other plans in the works. That mostly recaps what happened.
And Malice is the team leader now.
Oh yes, the team leadership was handed over to Malice officially. Is there anything I'm forgetting?
Yeah, there was a friggin' break-in at Shadowcast's apartment.
Yes, there was
Gemini
a break-in.
showed NBD, just one of the Zodiac.
Yeah.
Gemini.
Yeah, the Gemini. The may have escaped from the Gemini, Pip and Pit. They may have escaped from their prison that was holding them, and may have been looking for the Philosopher's Stone. That, should have guessed, Mentor Masquerade was hiding. They didn't find it, but they did put a dent in Masquerade's confidence.
And skull.
Well, not quite that bad, but a little bit of an injury there. And now the Philosopher's Stone is tucked away in a vault at AEGIS. Anything else I'm forgetting?
That's everything.
I think that's most of it.
I'm suddenly realizing that a lot of the scenarios involving us are either us escaping from something or something escaping from us. That happens a lot, actually, to us. I'm suddenly realizing.
Or sometimes both at the same time.
We're a very dynamic group.
That's true.
So your day starts with you getting a call from Crimson Shadow. He wants to meet with Team Excalibur in the infirmary.
Okay. I head over there.
I mean, yeah, there's like no.
Yeah.
Looking at me like I'm. Yes. I will go to where my boss wants me to be. I got nothing to.
No
do
reason
with
not to
here
go.
there. Except to maybe nudge Roderick. You think he'll be mad? I think he might be mad at me.
I mean, you're also the one who seems most likely to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go up to the room.
I'm an adult now. I have to take responsibility for things, which is why I'm going to go to the back of the group. Let everyone else go in
You want
first.
that careful observation of your team as they progress.
Okay. So, in the infirmary, he's just laying in the bed. He's not hooked up to any machines anymore, but he is still laying there. And good. I heard you had some trouble with the Library of Etnia once I was out.
Yes. Apparently, the warehouse the fabricator held me in was a storehouse for the library. And when I went back to investigate, they weren't entirely happy about that.
That sounds like them. Thank you for that. The real reason I called here is to tell you and the team, and Dreamcat, I assume by now you filled your team in on who Penny Dreadful is.
Mostly.
Well,
You know.
Yeah.
good. So,
Not yet. But
I moved her to a different wing in the prison complex so that we will hopefully be able to help her. Now, it's my understanding, Malice, from whatever it was you attempted, when I woke up, I got a brief glimpse. You have an idea of how you can help?
Oh, I sent more than I thought I did. I hope you didn't lose piano lessons or anything, did you? Because I can't afford to pay for those.
No, I did not lose anything around piano lessons.
Sweet. He doesn't remember he has piano lessons. All right, rad. So, yeah. I think I've got a handle on this whole mind reading thing. I've been practicing a little bit. and it like totally worked when we were in the library of Eddie, kind of, sort of. It was like radar. But anyway, yeah, I think I can act as like a bridge, and like I was thinking maybe, and I kind of look over at Dreamcat, and I was thinking maybe like if you were okay with it, then I might be able to help their minds meld, and maybe that'd help. You know, it's just an idea.
It certainly can't hurt.
Oh, it can definitely hurt. Oh shit, yo, it could go so bad though.
We have ways to help people. If it does, they do get hurt, but magic is helping her with magic would be of no less risk than attempting this. So it's up to Dreamcat if she wants to attempt this, or if she'd rather have Tome attempt something.
I mean, anything's worth a try, right? If this fails, you can figure out something else.
Yeah. We're good at getting things done. We're Team Excalibur, god damn it.
Does Aegis have? Do we have access to any technology that could help stabilize the connection?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I could have a couple of Novatech neurologists look into it, but I'm not aware of any current projects.
Okay, just, I mean, that's sort of my go-to thing, so I figured you should ask.
What are the odds that she'll forget her current persona and like things that may or may not have been said to her?
Somewhere between 0 and 100%.
Yeah, it depends on how much of a scalpel versus sledgehammer Malice is.
So if we're going for baseball bat, somewhere in the middle ground.
Well, I guess here's the hoping. But yes, it'll depend on how precise, I would imagine, that Malice can be with any kind of mind and memory manipulation.
I want to try to read Jetpack Man's mind right now.
Okay, roll to unleash your power.
No problem, my freak's at -1. It's 7. I'll take temporary unstable or whatever the other one is.
Okay.
Or
Jetpack Man, what's the one thing that you don't want Mouse to know?
Oh no!
Do you mean of everything or of this current conversation?
Of everything. What's the one thing that you don't want her to know?
I mean, it's only a partial success for whatever it's worth, so feel free to twist this on me.
I don't know. I mean, oh, I know the one thing he doesn't want anyone to know. He thinks he's gonna die trying to save the group.
Yeah, so that's what you get when you attempt to decide.
Okay, yeah, you turned that back on me pretty fucking good. Thanks, Cliff. Mallory starts to like smile and say something, and then just goes pale and says nothing.
I'll hold out a candy bar.
What kind of candy bar?
Silky Way.
Push it back.
So, he looks over at Crimson and then over at Mouse. Is that what you tried to do to me over at the library place?
No, that was different. Sort of. They're related. I was trying to. Okay, so here's the funny part. I was actually kind of trying to do to you what I was thinking maybe I could kind of do for Penny Dreadful. I was trying to like kickstart your brain because your brain turned off. And I figured, how hard could that be? Just send a big wand signal to it.
Okay. So luckily you're a scalpel and not a sledgehammer, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, I guess it seems like there's not going to be that much risk. I mean, I cannot find.
I just thought of another risk. If I assume we'll have to be in the same room as Penny Dreadful to attempt this, right?
Yeah, ideally I'd be in physical contact with both of them.
Okay.
It makes it easier to do brain stuff.
Right. So does that mean that we won't be able to have the power dampeners on to suppress our powers?
Yes, but other precautions can be taken in terms of Penny Dreadful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just concerned about how her powers, which affect the mind in a way, could interact with Malice's powers that
Would it-
also affect the mind.
Would it help if she were asleep?
She wouldn't have use of her powers.
Because, I mean, I pull out a little wax doll.
Shadowcast actually has a really good point there. I mean, it might make the mindscape more unstable. A dreaming mind is a weird, random, kind of scary thing, but it would keep her docile. And again, I look over at Dreamcat, but I have no idea what you would see in there.
Chrysanthemums.
Shadowcast, I like what you're going with there. Don't feel like that's probably the case, though.
Clouds.
Probably clowns. Clown sounds like something she would probably think of.
I'll help however I can. I just wanted to raise these concerns ahead of time so we're considering all the variables.
Good thinking. All right. Anything else?
No, not from me. Let me know when you're ready to go down there, and I'll have Captain Moore take you to Penny Dreadful.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be there in a sec, and I'm going to stay behind with Crimson Shadow.
Actually, yeah, everybody else going ahead. I really want to talk to Shadowcast about something real quick. I'll meet you down there.
Is there
Okay.
anything we should do to prepare before we head out, or is this just kind of like a stand and watch kind of deal?
You a praying man?
I might be able to talk to someone.
So, another question. Do you want us in the room, or do you want us while you're doing this, or do you want us outside? I mean, still just outside, but...
Me? Yeah, I don't know. Be there.
Yeah.
Sure. Like all the help we can get.
Yeah. How about you, Kat? I know this is personal for you.
I mean, it'd be great to have my friends there.
Okay. Okay. I head over.
I'll head out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull Shadowcast in close. Do you know any magic for making brains bigger? I could use a
Brains
bigger,
bigger?
yeah, bigger. Like if I had a bigger brain.
What if we just helped you focus?
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you have any like,
Because
everything.
I can do one or the other. I can either make your brain explode out of your head because it's so,
Not that one. No.
or I can help you focus.
Better. I have heard some things about mushrooms that sound really promising. Oh, and Dreamcat was telling me something about toads.
You want focus and control, and you are
Yeah.
not licking my toad.
Just a little. Have you asked him? I won't lick your toad.
Yes, we asked him last time.
All right. Okay. Because
Besides,
yeah,
Demon Toad, you don't know what kind of ichor that guy has.
only one way to find out. God, you made him. Actually, you should be able to tell.
I
Not the
didn't
time.
make him.
Wait, but the
I
micro.
summoned him.
Oh, tomato, tomato.
I'm sure it matters to him.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, if you've got anything that can like help everything be like chill, you know.
Velasquez
Again,
could help you with
I can help
that.
you focus, or I can give you some pot. I mean, I don't know.
¿Por qué no los dos? Down there. We'll wrap on this in a bit. You can talk to the boss man. Sorry about your brain. Shoot at the door.
In my head, I'm legitimately going CBD or THC. Which are you asking for here? I'm gonna look at Crimson Shadow for a moment, and I'm gonna kind of close the door and go. So, am I still being monitored?
Yes.
Who's Morgana?
I'm sorry?
Heard a name, Morgana. Who is she?
She's well, you've met her.
Wow, Crimson Shadow isn't caught off guard all that much.
Yeah, she's
Ask this question 20 seconds sooner.
she's Pinnacle.
Huh. And is Pinnacle watching me?
Pinnacle's not watching you.
Pity. And I walk out the door.
Although
There's
arguably
nothing
I-
else you want to know? Nothing?
I slam the door shut behind me.
Okay. Then. So you head down. You meet up with Captain Moore. You go through the prison, the part of the prison that you've been in the past. And then he takes you to another area. It's a bit of a more high security area. Takes there's like an actual like blast door that goes up. He takes you inside. Inside, rather than cells side by side, there's like large round containment areas set with plenty of space in between them. And in this area you see people like Messiah. What's some other big ones that you've fought? Oh, Commandant Kill is in here. Like, there's some of the more serious people are in here.
I give him specifically the finger as we walk past.
There's he takes you right to Penny Dreadful. And the closest unit to Penny Dreadfuls has a large yellow circle that goes around it like by like a 5 or 10 foot radius. And inside, Bill, you want to tell us what you look like?
So Bill, white kid, about 16, is wearing khakis and like polo shirt, and like hair brown, not too or not too shaggy. Just looks like a regular ass kid.
Yeah, there's a very regular looking kid. Very close to, as close as any of these units are set to Penny Dreadful's unit. And then there's hers. And when you walk up, she says, "Oh, come to rub in your big win some more."
I mean, did we really do that last time? I don't
Wasn't
feel like we
talking
did.
to you.
I nudge Dreamcat forward with my elbow.
Like, not rubbing anything in. Can't help you.
Help me what? By telling me lies?
Help you remember.
And what am I supposed to be remembering?
Life before the order.
I left the order. I don't care about them, and I don't care about remembering before them. So why is it that you're here?
Because your brain don't work right.
My brain works just fine.
It super doesn't, actually. It's kind of busted. And your sister's really super pissed and bummed about it. So, this is like an intervention?
I'm not on anything.
You're on that wonderful, great dope called Lies and Denial.
And crazy.
Okay, well, that's a little judgy, but...
But I mean, if it make you feel better, and I start rifling around in my bag for the pot I promised earlier.
Dude! Cool.
What? It's fine.
They all think that you're actually nicer for some reason.
Nah, if you wanted to stay and have a chat there, handsome, you can stay. But I'd prefer the rest of you left.
So, are we... I'm going to lean into Dreamcat and whisper this, because I probably shouldn't say it out loud. Are we done with her being awake now?
Jesus.
I wish we didn't have to do that. But I don't think we have a choice.
Great, just give me a second.
And Cliff is going to lean back. He's like, would it help if I actually talk to her?
You're the only one that she wants to talk to.
Honestly, that's not half bad an idea, actually. She might open up to you in ways that she won't open up to the rest of us.
Yeah, don't know that.
Is that good, though?
Honestly, if we can get her on our side at all, yeah. She's not gonna listen to my ass. She's pissed at Dreamcat, and, well, I feel like...
I'm just saying, the way she wants to open up, I don't think we should be audience to that.
Wait, what do you mean?
We had to teach Cliff about boning. I don't think this is a problem.
Cliff will tell you when you're older.
Oh, is this that boning thing?
Yeah, it's super...
But I haven't even, like, given her flowers or anything.
You super haven't. Honestly, we really need to talk about your courting methods, because, wow. But she likes you, Cliff. I don't know why. I don't understand it.
Wait, girls actually like it when you're mean to them?
Messed up girls are.
I just have an image of, like, 3 girls staring, like, giving him death stares.
I grabbed the side of Cliff's skull. No.
So then what about...
Because she's confused and lost and has been stuck in a cell, and I don't know when the last time she even saw the sun, but, like, I don't know. I thought maybe you could go in there and, like, soften things up a little bit for the rest of us, or at least some of us, or... I kind of, as I'm, like, talking to him, I kind of look past him and go, how many kids have they got locked up down here, actually? Wait a second, as I'm looking over at, oh, fuck, I forgot their name.
Billy.
Bill.
Oh, when you look over, just gives like a little, like a really sad little wave.
One thing at a time. We gotta... That's not right.
Got
Alright.
still with us?
All right. JP, I'm not gonna tell you to go in there if you don't want to go in there, but, like, I thought it might help. That's all.
Oh, no, it's Dreamcat's sister, so I guess if she's okay with it.
DC, do you mind if this guy macks on your sister?
What?
I
What is
mean-
it?
JP, shush.
Look, they're already gonna have a kid together, so...
Is that timeline still even happening? Is that how time travel works? Does anybody here... I look over at Roderick. Is that how time travel works?
Why aren't you asking the one that's actually done time travel?
Depends on which science fiction movie you're talking about.
Why am I not... Because... To answer your question, Shadowgas, and then I just pointed at Jetpack Man, as if that answers the question.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, nerdy.
Yeah.
Would I be able to assess the situation?
Yes.
All right, so that's Suspiria, right?
Yes.
Hot 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think I'm gonna ask something from one of my moves, and that's what's the best way past, or I guess what's the best way in?
Best way, like you want talking to them in terms of.
Yes.
Ooh. Honestly, I would have to say it's probably Jetpack Man. Just because he's got to be the easiest to talk to. Malice is going to be a little hostile, a little no.
I am sympathetic to the plight, for what it's worth. I'm just trying to remain focused on our current objective.
Shadowgask is gonna know that talking to people that she's not supposed to down here isn't gonna help her situation. Roderick is too smart to be doing anything that he's not supposed to. Not that that's ever changed anything. Technically, as the brain is, a Dreamcat has her own problems right now, but Jetpack Man, he can be talked into things.
I mean, Jetpack Man has already let one criminal loose.
Perfect. In that case, I mean, is Jetpack Man looking around?
He's probably like you see him kind of shrinking and taking a couple steps back as three women are kind of just death staring him.
It could be that he's trying to like break eye contact of like, okay, and looks over there.
Like, wave over.
Yeah, he was like, he's gonna do that thing where he just quickly walks over. He's like, hey, you're a guy, right?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Do you know what I'm supposed to say to girls? Because they told me not to say mean things, and that seems to be the only thing that works right now. What should I say?
You're right up against the cage.
Well, I'm whispering, so yeah, I'm super
Yeah,
close.
so you went inside the yellow line. You're standing. You all can probably see this. There's a big sign right next to him that says, "Do not cross the yellow line."
Pull back to a wide shot, just see the sign, see the line.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. No conversation for now. No. You don't want to be mean. You don't want to be mean to people. Being mean to people is how you end up here, apparently, even if you're not mean. Rude. But
I mean, I thought that's how you get people to not like you, but she likes me. What the hell?
oh, you need advice on like what to do because she likes you?
I guess.
I got this. Oh, no problem. I got this. That's Penny, right? Penny Dreadful?
Yeah.
Oh, she's amazing. Good job.
Is she though?
I mean, clearly she has really good taste. You, right?
Oh, I mean, that's, you don't have to talk about that. That's like, I'm Jetpack Man. Come on.
Perfect. I'm gonna unleash my powers.
Okay.
So that's what, a freak roll?
Yes.
Actually, yeah. Boop.
Ouch.
Okay. So that is a 9. Do you want to mark a condition, or do you want me to tell you how the effect is temporary or unstable?
What was the second one again?
The effect is temporary or unstable, and I get to tell you how. So,
Temporary is perfectly fine.
okay, yeah. What are you doing to him?
Just amping up that confidence.
Yeah. So right now, Jetpack Man, you feel really confident.
I know what ability you took.
I don't see. Of course, you're Jetpack Man. It makes sense.
Right. So if I just go in there and be like, "Hey, I'm Jetpack Man. You gotta do this," that'll make everything like all cool, right?
Probably not. I mean, again, you are Jetpack Man, and you can do anything you put your mind to. I mean, but look how much farther we've come just since you came over and started talking. That's great, right? I can give you the best advice.
I don't know. I'm taking advice from like a bunch of other people right now, and like they don't like even technically exist.
Oh, see, but here's the thing. Yet you came over to me, and suddenly you're getting it, right?
I guess. I mean, I am Jetpack Man, so that's all I need, right?
I'm ready to do another move.
I was about to say, if you need to provoke, you can also, yeah.
Oh no, I'm specifically using. Do I have any influence or anything?
Oh, what does your? I guess what does your sheet say? Let me see here. I don't have it up. And I forgot about influence.
Is he technically a member of the team yet?
Yeah, that's the thing. Influence usually only you give it to members of your team.
Oh, I mean, like, for I guess,
Yeah.
advantage or points forward or.
Oh, you do if you're attempting to get it in with the group. You get a +1 while acting on that.
Perfect. Then yes. I'm gonna do. Are you watching closely? So.
You mislead, distract, or trick someone. I'd say this is fair to be a trick.
It is a 10.
10, choose 3. Oh, fuck off.
I'm gonna take. I get an opportunity. I expose a weakness or flaw, and I confuse them for some time.
Yeah, because Cliff needs a lot of help in that regard.
Let's be honest, we've all done that move before.
Okay.
Our default state of being.
Okay, so how are you doing all that to me?
Currently through the conversation and use of powers.
Yeah, so you are confused. You said expose a weakness, correct?
Yes. Or flaw.
Okay. Well, how would do this? I guess, what is a weakness of Jetpack Man's?
Besides girls,
Modern life.
yeah, pretty much.
Social interactions.
Modern stuff confuses him.
The internet.
Guns, phones,
No, he's
pizza.
pretty good with guns.
Like, do you need a weakness that no one else kind of sees just yet, or?
Not technically, because it'd be something that Bill is learning about you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
His greatest
Mostly
weakness is
what's
crafting.
exploitable right now.
okay, right now
Probably
it's
the most
it's
interesting.
definitely girls or anything modern. You don't understand.
Modern dames, they're nothing but trouble.
In my day, you just got to third base and you call it a week.
I don't like your day. New day, please.
Pancakes? Right. In that case. Oh, you don't have much experience with girls, right?
Oh, I mean, I've talked to Malice and I talked to Dreamcat, and I've said hi to Shadowgast.
Is that them over there?
Yeah,
The ones you walked away from?
yeah, the ones who are mad at me.
Okay. Look, I can help you. I'm really good with people.
Oh,
If you can get me out of here, I can help you talk to Penny, and it'll go great.
that's a great idea. So I'm confused, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to step in. I'm going to grab Bill. And I'm going to portal us into Penny's cage.
Are my magical senses tingling while this is confusion is happening?
Your magic? No, because these are powers, so there's no magic happening. Yeah, burn some doom, and you can go in the cage and then teleport over there.
Cliff, what the hell? What the hell, Cliff?
I just wave from inside the cage.
Cliff?
Talk to her. I'm Jetpack Man. It's all right.
Who? Oh God, this is gonna go so bad.
What do you mean you're Jetpack Man? That doesn't tell us anything.
I mean, if y'all notice, the yellow circle is now empty.
And who's that in there with you?
So also, I think you get +2 forward.
I do.
Think. When you help a teammate through destructive, criminal, or rule-breaking actions, you can give them a +2 instead of a +1. When you spend a team from the pool. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, they're inside the cage.
Like, all right, so I got you out of that thing. But
Looks over at Penny. Oh, hi.
I'll look up at Malice and I'll just hold up 2 more wax figurines.
Just at this point, Penny Dreadful's just like, what the fuck? And
She
then
says it in unison with me.
And
What
me.
the fuck are you doing?
and then
I'm talking.
you feel everything shake. Like you fall, like people fall over, things fall off the walls. You
Please
hear
tell me that's an alarm.
Alarms start going off because everything's shaking, and the doors, the big heavy blast doors, start to shut. As
Can
this
I
ward goes into lockdown.
use try to do facial recognition? Well, I'd have my tablet with me. Can I try to look up try to figure out who Bill is from my tablet?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want me to do for that? Or
What exactly? So
would that be? I think it would probably be an assess or an unleash my powers.
Well,
Since
I
I'd be
mean, not to
checking
go
the
off
computer.
crazy, but don't we have like a guard with us that we could just ask? Just ask him.
yeah, technically Captain
Okay.
Moore's still around.
All right. And doing an excellent job, clearly. So.
I mean, he's as confused as everybody
it's-
else is right
yeah.
now.
It's AEGIS.
Captain, who's that in the cell with Cliff and Penny?
Bill? He's a bit of a troublemaker. And we
think?
can't.
Obviously, or he wouldn't be in here.
Look, the big problem is the power negation stuff doesn't work on him because he can also negate powers if he wants. And that's why you're not supposed to go inside the yellow line or he'll control your emotions.
Cliff, you dumb bastard!
Can
gotta- we
Bill
gotta-
hear that?
Yes.
See, they're mad at me, and I don't know why.
I don't either. See, this is whatever happens to me every time. I don't do anything.
We
I just
gotta
want
get.
to make friends. I want to help people, and they
You-
put me in a cage every time.
Well, can you help me talk to her? I mean, she's right there.
Yes.
She's literally watching us talk.
Hi.
Hi.
So, you ready for this?
Sure.
He would like to talk to you. He is apparently really, really bad at talking to women. But it seems that you already have an interest in him, so makes it easy, right?
She looks at Jetpack Man and just. Do I intimidate you?
Well, no, because I am Jetpack Man. I just don't know how to talk to you.
So I don't intimidate you, but you, what, scared to talk to me? Is that why you left the other day after standing in front of my cell?
I wasn't scared so much as confused because, I'm Jetpack Man, but somehow, apparently, we have a kid or something. And
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm-
How would we have a kid?
right? How would we have a kid? I have seen the classes and whatnot, so I know physically what would have to happen for us to have a kid, but everything in between, I just don't seem to understand. How would we have a kid?
Well, we're certainly not there yet.
Shadowgast, can you shut them down, please?
My pleasure.
Reel it back.
I will lay out all 3 dolls, and since I don't have pieces of them to use, I'm going to pull out my jar of sand. I'm going to start sprinkling it over their faces like the Sandman, and I'll start singing a lullaby.
Yep, power negation.
I'm behind the yellow line.
That yellow line.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Bill is outside the yellow line right now, too. So.
Hmm. So, I think what happens here is both of you get to roll Unleash Your Powers. We're just going to do a little bit of a contested.
Okay. I'm going to write it in, but just to let you know, I get +1 from Sebastian.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
So,
Would it make a difference if I helped?
it
I
would
could burn
make a difference on Penny and probably Jetpack Man, but it wouldn't make a difference on Bill.
Okay, that's still
Oh,
something.
Bill's not trying to stop what's happening to those two.
Oh, what's Bill's trying to
Oh,
do?
dude, no.
Oh, you're just trying to stop what's happening to you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, well, it's still a miss, so it wouldn't work unless somebody helps. But the other two would.
Yeah, never mind then. Yeah, there's no point.
Is anybody watching Shadowgast when she does this?
I am. No, actually, I am pounding on the door.
Do describe for the viewers what it is you do when you.
So as she's sprinkling the sand and singing her lullaby, usually when she's doing her magic, her eyes glow green. This time they change. They turn into slitted eyes that have red and orange around them.
All right. So, yeah, mark potential, and nobody falls asleep.
Am I just having a time with this lately? You've all seen this work before.
See? This is what people do every time.
Keys to this door. Door, keys, guard, man. Man, door, guard, keys, open, go.
People pour sand on wax dolls every time.
Yeah, I don't understand what she's trying to do.
Sneaky and creepy and don't.
Huh.
Yes, that does seem like an accurate description of how you've been acting since we first saw you when we got down here.
But I mean, that is also a fair description of me. I'll give you that. I do go by the name Shadowgast.
Not exactly subtle.
No.
I suppose I don't have room to talk, actually.
Yeah,
No.
Malice.
Okay, so you wanted the guard to open the door. Mora is busy. He's trying to figure out why they're in lockdown, and he's trying to get a few extra guards to help handle the situation.
Fuck this. Cat, the door. Let's get in there.
Is there any chance of this causing any of the other prisoners to break containment in here?
Power seems good still. For now, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, because that's just what we need.
Cat's like, all right, what door am I breaking open?
Put one into the cell. This is not at all how this was supposed to go down. I don't know who that weird Bill character is, but this is all the way. This is super bad. Whatever is happening it's definitely bad.
Okay.
Okay, so
And kind of look in the cell and be like, y'all should probably stand back.
roll unleash your powers with no bonuses. Just roll flat 2d6. These cells are meant to keep people with powers inside.
All right. That's an 8.
Okay. So there's not really a way to make ripping a door off temporary or unstable.
Yeah, so I'll bark.
Yeah.
Probably afraid, actually.
Okay.
There's weird shit going on, and my sister might be in trouble. I don't the fuck know.
Yeah, you rip the door off the hinges to cage that you're not supposed to be able to do that. More just, what are you doing? Don't go in there.
Yeah, we're in charge of the situation now. Thank you. Things have escalated.
Come on, y'all. I was just talking to her. I've got this under control. I'm Jetpack Man.
Hey, yo, JP, this guy? No, not part of, and I point at Bill, not part of the plan here, Buckaroo. We seriously need to talk about your initiative.
He seems nice.
I don't care who's
He
part of
was
the plan.
down here
not.
for a reason, Cliff.
Sorry, what's that, Dreamcat?
Cat is just kind of like with the door in hand. She's like, I don't care who's part of the plan and who's not. We need to do this. Throws the door off to the side.
Hold on.
Trying to help
I'm pretty sure I got this. I just give me a little bit more time. Can I just use a doomed track right now? I'm going to use. What ability do I have? Oh, cool. I'm gonna use infinite powers. Using the reformed spherokinesis to get the door and to mold it back over the cage.
Okay, mark Doom and roll to unleash your powers.
And Cat would have also, like, as she dropped the door, stepped inside the cell.
I was
Okay.
about to say, did any of us get a chance to step inside? Because that was certainly my intent, was to immediately go in.
How many of us are in there now?
So
But that's,
Dreamcat would for sure have gotten the chance. Mouse was right by the door as well, so to assume that Dreamcat and Mouse at least got inside. But if you want to try to seal it back up, you can.
Cool.
Roll unleash your powers.
So I'm sealing it inside, and also at the same time breaking a piece off and forming it into a metal flower, and then giving it to.
So what happened in a,
And look at Mouse like, I got her a flower.
in a little bit? So yeah, you step in after ripping the door off, and then the door like molds back over, and then you're holding out a flower to Penny Dreadful, who's now just really confused. Like, what the hell? Thank you, I guess. What the hell is going on here? And that extra confidence that you had, you feel wear off.
I got you a flower.
Okay, well, so we're all stuck in here now. Maybe somebody wants to tell me why we're here?
I'm here to help you remember things that your powers, when they were awoken, erased. Malice is here to help you with that as well, because she's the one that does the mind boogie boogie. Cliff is here because he likes you and wants to bang you and have a kid with you.
What?
I don't know why he's here, points to Bill.
Oh, he's here to help me.
He's
Right,
here to
Bill?
help Cliff.
Yeah, I'm here to help Jetpack Man.
Yeah. And
Broke the ice, right?
Broke a lot. That's part of the problem. I don't know if you've noticed, but points up at the klaxons.
I didn't break anything.
I think
You're
I
right.
technically
You know what?
broke it.
Yeah, you know what? That's a really good point, Cliff. What the shit, my guy?
I don't know. I was trying to talk to her, and
No,
Bill said that he could
Yeah,
help.
you went the completely opposite direction from her cell to his cell,
Well, I mean, we're still
ignoring the
contained.
sign that said "Don't get close to him."
Hey, we're still in prison. Doesn't that matter?
Cliff. It's
Look,
not that
look.
I'm angry. I'm just disappointed.
But look, the introduction's been made. They're having a conversation. There's a flower.
Okay, hey, whatever you did to him, because I know you did something, whatever it was.
Helped.
Not.
He was more confident, though. Was it such a bad thing?
I don't even know. All
I
right.
don't know.
We're in here now.
Is confident bad things happen.
Penny, can you take the flower? I'm tired of holding it.
She takes the flower from you. Thank you, I guess. Wainwright, Moore looks at you and goes, we're gonna be in lockdown for a while. Apparently there was an earthquake. They're not risking...
Earthquakes?
They're not risking... they're not risking Messiah or any of the others getting out. So we're stuck down here until they can assess damage.
This timing is.
Okay, but I have to get out. I mean, I got somebody I gotta go talk to.
Hope you got a cell phone with good reception, because we're in here for a bit, sugar.
Yeah, good luck with that in a secured facility. Unless you can get them on the official line.
All right.
Are there any, I'm asking more, are there any geokinetics in here that could explain the earthquake happening right when containment was breached?
I think so. You want me to?
No!
You sure?
I produce Doomslayer.
Hey, whoa.
Your sword, which is magic and kind of linked to your powers, doesn't show up in the cell. You're in Penny Dreadful cells, not Bill's.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you didn't take any precautions to secure
Amendment.
Penny Dreadful so the power dampeners are still on.
Oh, fuck. If you
And you
can't use
see-
your powers,
Uh-oh.
if you can't use your powers, then we can't help Penny.
I want to try to read Penny Driftful's mind right now.
Nothing. You can ask more to turn off the power dampeners, but you would be doing it without any precautions stopping Penny Dreadful from using her powers.
Fuck me running.
Which means he probably wouldn't do it.
Wait a second. If there's power dampeners turning off all of our stuff, and I point at Cliff, then how the hell's JP over here, like, building shit out of metal?
I didn't think about that.
Because the door was open.
It's also entirely possible that it's just his
It could
powers
just
are-
entirely possible that it's his weird time powers, but
I like that because the door's open. What were you letting the powers in?
I
Broke the circuit. It makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it kind of does.
in a fucked up kind of way.
I mean,
Of course, in that case, why wouldn't they have an airlock style door instead of just a
Because
one
it's,
liner?
'cause it's Aegis.
also, I mean, he has weird time powers that
Yeah.
nobody's quite sure how his powers work. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine hand waving it. I just threw that out there as.
Yeah, no, it was a good question that I didn't think about initially.
I mean, I rolled a 14. I could have. Can't just say I overpowered it.
That is true.
That's not how it works in this system, though. But yes. 3 states.
Because plot.
But yeah, whatever. We don't need to retcon it. It's fine. It's fine. This is just Mallory thinking out loud and putting a lampshade on something.
Go home, reality. You're drunk.
That is the entirety of Cliff's powers.
All right. All right. Hey, guard boy, you can turn off the thing in here, right? The field or whatever?
You want me to turn off the there's been no precautions taken with.
I'm going to take the jar of sand and just isolate one of the wax dolls and just start pouring the sand over it.
Do you want to try again?
Yes.
Roll to unleash your powers.
I'm gonna try and stop again.
Okay.
And +1 because Sebas-kun.
Wait, you shouldn't be able to use your powers, though, if you're inside this negation field. How could you interfere?
I'm outside. I never went
no,
in.
no, no, not you, Bill.
Oh.
I already said it doesn't affect him. He has power negation powers himself, so it doesn't affect him.
Okay, never mind. My apologies.
But that was a miss, so
Okay.
I'm just over here like,
Okay.
little baby, don't you?
Some Penny Dreadful starts to collapse because she's falling asleep.
There, does that work?
I'm gonna catch her as she's falling.
I was wondering if it was going to be Jetpack Man who did it, but okay. Dreamcat catches Penny Dreadful.
I mean, do you just need someone to make sure she can't use her powers?
We need someone to make
Yeah,
sure
because we'll trust you.
she can use her power.
I mean, he helped me.
He did not help you. He tricked you into beaming into this room, which set off this whole terrible chain of events, and may or may not be related to the earthquake.
And I
That
need
was
to have a
not my
conversation.
idea.
Wait, was that a trick?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He was a prisoner.
Wait, everybody stop for just 1 second. Bill,
Bill,
Yes.
Bill.
Bill.
do you actually know how to use your powers? Or does shit just happen?
I'm gonna roll to mislead.
Okay.
Am I piercing the mask?
I was about to say, like, there's not really a mechanical. I mean, you could just lie. That's the thing.
Oh, fair.
If you just want to like tell her a
Just
lie,
like stop.
just do it.
No one's ever asked me that before. Huh.
I'm
I-
so-
Yeah,
so
if you
pierced.
want to
I
pierce the
don't-
mask, go ahead and pierce the mask.
Now you got it.
Yeah, now in that case, I'm gonna use another move.
Let's see, where is piercing the mask?
Monday.
Oh,
Another potential.
You're welcome.
As he asks, as she asks that, can I check the database to see if I can find to look at why specifically Bill was in here?
Why was... Yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
database. Why
as a
was
team
Bill in
point.
here?
Yeah.
Nobody can prove Bill, like nobody wants to say that Bill made them do anything. Things happen around Bill all the time.
I will say, I think I have a thing here.
Oh, I just used the team point to boost you up to a 7 by checking the
doesn't-
database.
So there's the thing is,
But it was already at a -2.
It's
so what,
Yeah,
what
'cause-
happens here is that
Because I got a hit on my
very
move.
contrary. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's
never
not
mind.
a 6. That's also.
it was not made clear. Don't worry about it.
Fair.
That,
It
sorry.
has to be somebody whose respect I crave, so I can't
But-
even do that.
Exactly.
You
Reminder: not everybody's super familiar with your rule or moves, buddy. So when you
Hmm?
like, very contrary was very confusing for Megan there. I wasn't quite sure what was happening.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
can't see your character sheet, so I can't even look at it.
Oh, yeah, no. When someone tries to pierce the mask, comfort, support, provoke me, I can interfere. Roll plus superior on a hit. I give them a -2.
And that's what happened. So,
Okay.
Oh.
On a +10 other things, but it's fine.
but yeah,
I'll just squint at him. I have a very "you might, rabbit" look on my face. Well, she's asleep.
But look,
Jesus.
Just want to help people.
is there a
What?
way that you can make sure that Malice can use her powers?
Me?
Yes.
No, he doesn't touch me. He stays away from me. You don't touch me.
I mean, if she's asleep, I can turn off the power dampeners.
That's
Yeah,
we
turn
want.
off the dampeners. That's fine. And I can make sure that she doesn't use them like in her sleep or whatever.
No, you could just be quiet in the corner. Actually, you want to be really helpful? That would be super rad if you could just do that for me, because I don't know if
Go back to your cell.
That's a really good idea, though. I mean, if he can make people's powers stop working, then we're all fucked no matter what anyway if he decides to fuck us over.
I really just want to help people.
Maybe we should just stand in the corner for now, Bill, and let them do their thing. Things usually work better that way when we don't try to stop them.
I'm
I'm not
moving,
trying to stop anyone. Fine, okay, fine.
moving closer to your cat. I don't know about this.
Fucked either way. This way we at least get an extra level of security that Penny doesn't use her powers while I'm poking around in her brain.
This is such a bad idea, but that's our. Might as well be emblazoned on our logo. Hey, you, new kid, come here. She wakes up. Turn everything off, all right?
Okay.
And don't touch me.
I'm not going to. I promise.
I'm going to look Bill square in the face, and I'm going to slowly reach out to my frog and watch the frog's tongue form into a baseball bat handle, and I'll pull out fly swatter. I'll gently put the tip on the ground and stare at him. And as I'm staring at him, because I used a little bit of magic to pull out fly swatter, my eyes will turn slightly demonic.
That's
something I used to do.
cool.
It's not as cool as you think, trust me.
Okay, yeah. So more turned off the dampeners. You can hear them power off.
I offer my hand to Dreamcat.
And I will take the hand.
And with a deep breath, I will put my hand in that same way where I used to like mess with people's memories and I put my hand over their eyes and stuff. I do that onto to Penny Dreadful's forehead, and just fucking try to go on Mr. Spock.
Okay, roll to unleash your powers.
Oh, please work, please work, please work, please work. That's a 6. Is there anything anybody can do to help to spend our 1 team point on?
Yes.
I can try to bring out that incense again.
Oh wait, I want to hear what Jetpack Manly.
I mean, a lot of people have telepathy. I just need to spend a doom point. And I can just add the telepathy.
Telepathy?
Telepathy.
That
Yes.
would get you your +1. Go ahead if you want to spend a doom point to get it to get telepathy.
Spend a doom point, or let me set up incense for a moment.
Would I be able to Because right now everyone's told me to like just kind of sit in the corner and be quiet, right?
Understand.
Well, just sort of hang out, and if Penny Dreadful wakes up, make sure her powers don't start effing up our ass.
I think Bill would just nuke the powers to start with. Like ignoring that, just like
Just turn off her powers from the beginning.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that could be your
Which
plus
is
one.
like, is it a rule breaking action?
No.
Okay, cool.
As long
Yeah.
as you can say a way that follows the fiction that you help, you can spend the team point.
Cool.
Insofar as you're on our team, anyway.
He's helping right now.
He's a helper.
Yeah.
He's on Jetpack Man's team.
Oh god.
Cat is like, you're a kid in a prison, and also you're offering to help me with this big thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you get your plus one. So you have a 7. Do you want
Mark
to...
something. Rather than saying this is nah, fuck that. It's way more fun if I say this is either unstable or temporary. That is my gift to you, GM.
Okay. So, Dreamcat, everything goes weird. You feel a little Disney, and then you're standing on your childhood street.
Oh boy.
Above you is Jetpack Man, or not Jetpack Man, Starburst. Starburst is battling somebody in the skies above. And you watch as he gets thrown towards your neighbor's house. This is an event that actually happened, but towards your neighbor's house. And then you see Penny. She, for whatever reason, in her memory, thinks that your neighbor's house is your house. As Starburst is hurtled towards this house with the force of a small comet, you watch as he kind of glitches. And then everything around you glitches, and you're standing in an arcade. Penny's playing some fighter game. You can see a small version of you trying to get her attention. And that's where we'll go to break. Not going to get the...
Can you hear my roommate in the background?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
Okay, so we just transported Dreamkit into the consciousness of her sister, and you are standing in an arcade. You kind of remember he used to go a lot, and Penny Dreadful, as you know her today, appears next to you, watching the memory as well. She goes, "You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here."
No, but I'm here now.
Why? Why would you do this?
What do you mean?
Why would you come into my head? Do any of this? I don't understand.
Penny. It didn't happen that way.
What didn't happen?
Starburst didn't go through our house.
What? No. No.
Yeah.
No. No. And then you're standing in your backyard. There's a dog running around in the backyard. There's two little girls chasing after the dog. It's got like a stuffed animal in his mouth. And you can see Penny standing in there's like a screen door looking out onto the back. And she's standing there looking out onto you in the backyard. She shakes her head and walks into the house.
I'm gonna go after her.
Okay. What is everybody doing in the real world?
I'm banging on the big sealed door with my baseball bat. and cussing a lot.
Jetpack Man's like turned to Bill and was like, "So, did you actually like control me or something like that?"
No, I didn't control you. Just, you were nervous, and I wanted to help you be confident.
Oh, so you did do something then?
I mean, I wasn't trying to like hurt you or anything.
Oh, okay. He's gonna punch Bill.
Got to talk, kiddo.
Does he roll? Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, roll to directly engage a threat.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so you got two options to choose from.
All right. Let's see. Do impress, surprise or frighten, and resist or avoid blows.
Okay, so
And
you
he's
punch Bill in the face.
like, "Hey, all right, we can be friends again."
Oh, fuck! Oh, what the? Dude. Oh!
Oh, God. Be grateful he didn't use his gun.
I don't use it anymore. So you did your thing, I did my thing. We can be friends now. It's all good, right?
Yeah. Okay. Takes a step away from Jetpack.
I'll give up on the door and wander back.
It's like, don't worry about it. This is how men solve their problems.
Where the hell are you from?
But the correct question is when.
Reddit?
What's Reddit?
No, we're not.
Oh,
We're
Bill
not going
gets
to
to
show
have one of
them.
these.
No, we're not going
Bill
to show
gets to
them.
have one of these. Yes.
What do you mean what's Reddit? It's the website people go on, there's subreddits like about literally everything. Punching people, like probably are punching people to solve your problems is there. You must be a subscriber?
I feel
Oh.
called out.
Oh, do they like deliver it to the front of your door every morning? Is it something I can like pay for?
Yes, you can do Reddit Gold and just get on your smartphone or computer.
Oh, it's a computer thing. No, I don't know what that is.
Huh.
You should see how long it took us to teach him how to use the phone.
Where are you from?
Phidias? I mean,
Cliff, tell him when you were born.
38, 1938.
Oh.
And there's the light bulb
Oh.
moment.
Yeah. So it's no big
Okay,
deal.
cool.
You did
Yeah.
your thing, I did my thing. Now we square.
Square. Okay.
I'm gonna lean in. Oh no, there's nobody else here.
I'm outside this.
Right.
So.
But yeah,
Yeah. I'm busy doing this and like this at the moment, so I'm
just
whatever happens doing that.
I'm gonna stare at Cliff and just. We're gonna have to teach him about toxic masculinity.
We could just tell him to look into a mirror.
I don't think he'd learn from that.
Staring into a mirror too long, if anything.
The mirror will stare back. And then he'll just say, "I'm Jetpack Man."
Jetpack Man Lee.
Have you been watching Bruce Lee movies?
What? No. I'm Fred Astaire. He's a good dancer.
Yeah.
He's a manly man though, and you can tell. He always knows how to get the girl.
Yeah, like Liberace.
I don't think I've heard that one yet.
Freddie Mercury?
It's got a cool name.
I'll just wander over towards the cell.
In the event that you decide to start throwing any more punches, by the way, I just double checked the rules and you are allowed to defend yourself against other PCs. Specifically the defend move, I should say. Sorry.
Thank you.
No, Bill wouldn't have even seen
Oh,
it
yeah.
coming.
Yeah. Yeah, that first one was definitely a sucker
It also-
punch.
Also, even if you'd rolled a hit, it wouldn't have helped you. He still would have clobbered you. 10 minus 2 is still an 8.
Yeah. I forgot that that's a thing.
I figured, but it wasn't super important because he rolled a freaking 10.
You've only had one combat between each other, and it never came into play.
Yeah.
So
This is
Yeah,
your
I,
second
never,
one?
I don't think I ever got to direct. I think it was always unleash your power, not directly.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, you were somebody was throwing somebody around with their telekinetic
Yeah, who could?
power.
It's somebody. It was not important. Not important to him.
And sometimes it was everyone.
It's not important. Not
Listen,
important.
the tornado was not my fault.
Not what we were talking about.
Yeah, it was
freaking
way,
tornadoes are very irresponsible.
yeah, it was way before. you
Talk about.
threw,
Not important.
Malice might have thrown a few people around. Anyways,
Well, usually
Aries.
just Cliff.
yeah, that's true.
Except the one time.
Can I look around and see what the other villains are doing? Like if they're trying to find opportunities?
What?
Yes. That is going to be...
Would that be assess the situation?
Yes.
There is a question. I think that's totally appropriate. Actually, 2.
Boo, 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 da, boo, boo. Nope, I'm not piercing the mask. God damn it. I always go in the wrong direction when I'm looking at moves.
Okay.
There we go. Do, 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 do. First question is, how could we best end this quickly? And second question, I don't know if I want to ask this one because last time I asked it, you said it was me. But what here is the biggest threat?
Oh, the biggest threat in here is Messiah. Like, she's right there, but her powers are currently contained. She doesn't seem too interested in whatever it is you're doing right now. But if power were to fail, that's annoying. Can you... Is the train too loud?
I can't
I
even hear
don't
it.
hear it this
Nope.
time.
Okay, that's good. But she's currently contained. As for ending this quickly, if you just wanted to leave the area you're in, I mean, Jetpack Man can teleport. He could get you all out of the prison.
I knew there was going to be one answer that I didn't like.
That's the quickest way to...
Yeah.
I'm going to walk to the 3 nearest occupied cells, and I'm going to pay attention to the distance I'm supposed to stay from them. I'm
Good
going to put a single seed down in front of each one.
Okay.
Then I'll walk back. Just a precaution.
Is that some kind of early warning system?
Nope, that's a full containment system.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This. Still, I'm worried about the timing of that earthquake.
I'm worried about missing an appointment that she doesn't know I have.
Who?
Pinnacle.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I forget. Is Moore the name of the guy?
Yeah.
The guard. Anything I could do to help keep an eye on the situation? More.
He hands you a tablet that's got like a bunch of diagnostics on it. He's like, you can keep an eye on this while I check all the cells.
Okay. Is there some kind of, if containment starts failing, is there some kind of like incapacitation, like last ditch thing to keep them in there?
Yeah, there's a little button there. Try that. And then next to each name, there's a little button.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And he's gonna start walking the room and seeing what he can see. It's a dream cat.
Yes.
You follow Penny inside. She goes up a staircase, and into like a large room. There's two kids' beds there. One of them is surrounded by toys and stuffed animals all over the place. And then on the other side, it's a little neater. And she sits down on the other bed and she grabs a little stuffed octopus and she goes, "Do you remember him?"
Of course I do. He was my favorite.
I all I did was win him, and you wouldn't let him go. I remember Mom trying to buy you all kinds of other stuffed animals, and you're not lying, are you?
No, I'm not. I wouldn't let him go because it was from you.
What happened to me?
The Order got us both. And when they got your powers awakened, I mean, you know what your powers do.
They... That... I did so many horrible things. I thought... And I just wanted revenge. I wanted Starburst to pay, then I knew I couldn't take him on personally, but I just...
Kat's gonna sit beside her and put her arms around her. Just like, it's not your fault.
But
they could have told you that this happened. They could have done this so much earlier. And they chose not to because they could use you as a weapon.
I never... As soon as I got any kind of control over my power, I didn't let them use me as a weapon. Not the Order, anyways. I ran away, but oh God, I left you behind in there too.
You thought I was gone. I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for anything.
Maybe you should, just a little. I guess I'm still responsible for them actions. Even if I believed I had a good reason for them.
Just because you're capable of doing bad shit doesn't mean that you would have if someone had manipulated you.
Yeah, I don't... Do you think your friends are ever gonna forgive me?
They've seen a lot of shit. And hey, they cared about me and listened to me and came down to help me.
Yeah. We should probably try to get out of here. But I have one more question, I guess.
What's up?
What does Jetpack Man think that me and him are gonna have a kid?
So, not too long ago, These people showed up, and turns out they were like all of the team's kids from the future. Apparently, you and Jetpack Man have a kid at some point.
The future. You know what? I'm not gonna ask any more questions. I think that's the best. Do you know how we get out of this?
Oh, I forgot to ask that, didn't I?
I have a question.
Yes?
I don't have to be present, but do I see any of what's going on since I'm part of this psychic link?
You can kind of hear some of what they're saying, but you don't see it.
Okay.
So you get the vague idea that they may want to be pulled out.
Oh, okay.
But the connection's, for some reason, a little unstable.
Weird. Because I mean, yeah, like once if I've got a strong impression of that, I can just like break the connection, and disconnect the call. It probably won't be pleasant, but I don't know. Never done this before.
Yeah, you can break the connection if that's what you want to do.
I mean, from an RP standpoint, unless you guys wanted to do anything else before I did it.
I want to fail 11 more times.
Are you announcing you're doing it?
Then yeah, I guess I'll just my eyes will pop open and I'll kind of like let go both of Cat's hand and or at least insofar as Cat will let me let go of her hand, I don't know, and take my hand off of Penny Dreadful's forehead and go.
Yeah, so when they wake up, Penny grabs her hand and then immediately like rolls over in like a direction away from people and throws up.
Yeah, I go the other direction, do the same.
Yeah, you're a little dizzy and nauseous yourself, Dreamcat.
I don't throw up, but I definitely like lean against the wall, holding my head, like, oh.
Do I see how the with the tablet I have? Do I see how that the power dampener in the cell's off and how to turn it back on?
Yes.
Okay. As soon as I see Penny move, I turn the power dampener in the cell back on.
Are y'all all right?
Cat, tell me that worked.
I'm back at the door going, ding, ding, ding.
Quiet down, quiet down, quiet down.
No,
I didn't do it. What? I didn't do it.
No,
You
I'm
didn't
not pointing Bill, I'm pointing at the door.
Oh.
We gotta get out so I can talk to goddamn Pinnacle.
Pinnacle, what the fuck? One thing at a time. Please stop doing what you're doing, or I will do it to you, and you will enjoy it a lot less.
I'm not really enjoying this, and I'll walk away.
Dreamcat, are we
It worked.
radical? Somebody open that fucking door.
So what's the plan?
To open the fucking door, Cliff.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's kind of broken, but still kind of up.
Cat's gonna go over and check on Penny.
You could just do that thing like you did with me. You get everyone in, right?
I'll try. I'll punch the door.
You don't have any super strength or anything, so you just punch the door.
Oh.
No,
Took me a second, but yeah,
I don't think that worked.
Oh,
Christ.
no, I meant the teleporting thing. Oh.
Oh, that one.
Whatever, we have superpowers. We'll just go through the friggin' door. Fine, and I go to try to make my scythe appear again. I
Yeah.
swear to God, Oh my gosh!
Roger
Why can't
turned the
It wasn't me. It's not me. It's not me.
I'm gonna look at Malice, and very slowly a grin's gonna cross my face. I'm just gonna hold up my baseball bat like I got mine.
Is
yours can't get through the door? So
is everything okay with Penny now? If so, I can drop the.
Penny, quick question: do you want to like eat our faces or whatever?
No. I never wanted to eat your faces. What?
Fantastic.
She eats
She's cured.
faces? What? Why did y'all let me give her a flower if she eats faces?
I never ate anybody's faces.
Believe me, I know some girls you'd want them to eat your face, but the point is, she's fine. She's cured. She's got the brain happies. We'll figure it out. She's not a threat. We can get the door open. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Go ahead and I'll turn the dampener off for that cell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scythe. I want to try to cut the door open.
Oh.
Could
Oh, yeah.
Dreamcat just pick it up and move it back out of the way again, or did?
Oh no, the door was reformed by Jetpack Man. Like it's
Okay,
more
I
like
wasn't sure
melted
if he had,
plastic.
like, thrown it back again, thrown it back in, or what? So.
Yep. Roll to unleash your powers to see if your scythe can cut through.
But come on, Doomslayer. Come on, Doomslayer. God damn it. What happens?
Mark?
Oh, I get to mark attention. Yay.
Mark potential. Yeah. So, I think it's more of an embarrassment thing here. I think it's more of you swing as hard as you can with your scythe, and it bounces off the wall, and you fall on your ass.
Like still super dizzy and like disoriented, and it's just like this big awkward unwieldy thing, and I'm trying not to hit like the three other people in the room with it. Just was like gong. Ow.
And just to confirm, I'm guessing that it's that I can't open it remotely since it was, ripped off the hinges and then.
Yeah, you can't. There's a big warning flashing next to that cell saying that the door's malfunctioned.
Okay.
Sorry.
Could I assess the situation?
Yeah. That is a 10. That is, you get to ask 2 questions.
The first one is, what's the best way past? And the second one... What here can I use to get out of the prison?
Those 2 questions have similar answers because Jetpack Man has teleportation. He can teleport you all the way out.
Mm-hmm.
And the other best way past. Do you just want like past the cell?
Yeah, past the cell.
The other thing that would equally work, Dreamcat may be able to bust it open. You did see Dreamcat do that once.
Can I make a suggestion?
Knock yourself
Sure.
out, new kid.
No more knocking out, please. Thanks. He can teleport. We can all
Yeah,
go.
I'm specifically trying to avoid that outcome. And I look, it's like as I turn over and get my ass back up, I'm like looking Cliff dead in the eyes as I say this.
Does Messiah's cell have a window?
Yeah, they're all like big, like not glass, but like plastic, like round.
I'm gonna go over to Messiah's cell and start. I'm gonna take out a grease marker from my bag, and I'm just going to start drawing frog demons all over the.
Okay.
Mal, I have an idea. Can you use your telekinesis to sort of pull on the door from the outside while Dreamcat pushes on it from the inside, maybe?
Yeah, just punch it.
Together to...
Oh shit! Right, I have telekinesis. Good point.
When I punched it, it didn't work.
That's because you're not very good at punching things, Cliff. Don't sweat it. Not good like Dreamcat's good. I mean, you're good at a lot of things. It's just I really
You're
don't
good
have
at punching people, not metal doors.
Yeah,
Alright,
Cliff's a great sparring partner.
I don't have Ares' backing anymore, but I can give this a shot. Like, it's not what it used to be, but sure. I can try it.
But you wouldn't be doing it alone if we try it this way, either.
Go and try to kick the door open.
I will try to push as well.
You used your one team.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dreamcat, roll freak. Roll to unleash your powers.
And I'd like to interfere.
You little shit.
How is this gonna work?
So, Bill, if you roll freak, Bill will roll. Well, you both roll the same stat, and then if your powers are negated.
Is there any way I can defend Dreamcat against this chucklehead?
Yeah, if you want to try.
Because all I'm trying to do is dampen it enough to make it so the door doesn't get busted open.
Yeah, if you think you would be suspicious of Bill, you could attempt.
Extremely, yes. Shake your head when you want, you.
Yeah, you can attempt to defend.
Yeah,
Although also to be fair, if she's kicking full force and is just damping just enough for the door to not move, to not open, that's not necessarily suspicious because she doesn't always bust things open. Especially if it's been re-welded back together.
This would be like. This would technically be Malice, like, defending before you get your powers negated.
I mean, if you feel it's unfair, like, I cannot do it. Like,
No, that's fine.
Why not? Okay. Because if we're good with it,
yeah.
One of the precious few fucking things I can do well at this point, after y'all got done with my labels, is defend.
Yeah, technically, it'll be happening at the same time. So
that is an 8 on PC threats. You give them a -2 on their roll. 7 to 9, you expose yourself to cost, retribution, or judgment. Oh no, I might be judged by Bill.
Okay, so
for what this looks like I imagine it's one of those things where like I've already been super psychically active today, so like maybe I pick up some weird like vibe or something. You know, I get that new type like bring effect and go, what? Hey.
Yeah. So
what?
Dreamcat busts open the door. Bill definitely knows that you're the one who stopped him from stopping Dreamcat.
Let's stare this kid down.
What?
We should talk.
That can wait until after we get him back in his cell.
Why? Ugh.
Yeah.
I've done nothing but help everyone.
I level Doomslayer at him.
Yeah, we're friends again.
Hey,
Whoa!
You took my punch fair and square.
helped me with Penny.
No,
But
he didn't.
that doesn't justify what put him in here to begin with.
And he's
And
doing
what
stuff.
put me in here?
Cliff goes help
Huh?
Dreamcat
You
with
have a
Penny.
tablet right there. What put me in here? Go on, tell him!
You can look.
Yeah.
I don't like look away from Bill, but it's like Alice is interested.
Yeah. He has a tendency to manipulate people into breaking the law using his powers.
No! I'm suspected of it, and I never have!
You know, that whole breaking law thing, like,
I've done anything.
you escaped from your prison cell,
No, I was taken out of it, thank you.
and you admitted to manipulating Cliff to do so.
No, I was trying to help him
Actually,
talk
yes.
to Penny.
You also just tried. Oh man.
I would like to
It
pierce the mask on Bill.
Yeah, interfere.
Oh, pierce the mask is just a move, so you can't. That one's not a power, so. Oh, you have Mary Contrary. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, pierce the mask, comfort, support, or provoke.
All right.
So that'll be a -2.
So that puts all of that at a -3. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, Bill really seems like a genuine person.
Cat's gonna like step between Malice and Bill and just be like, look, Aegis isn't perfect. Maybe they made a mistake with this kid.
Nah, sometimes they don't fuck up. They fuck up a lot. They don't fuck up this one. I want to try to read this kid's mind. Because something ain't right here.
Okay. Oop, didn't want to do that.
Can I?
Yeah, no, I would definitely not let that happen.
So his power is
You have to
specifically.
touch somebody?
Ever use my telepathy without touching someone? Fuck, I think you might have me there. Yeah, I mean, I can leave that to GM Fiat, but strictly speaking, when I was the Doomed, I did have to touch people. Now that the rules have changed, I have no idea. Arguably, I would have to move in to do it. Which Malice would not be willing to do. He would not move into arm's reach of this guy. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, you're as you're teenagers, your powers are undefined, so you could attempt. You could still attempt to do telepathy, but I guess the question here
Totally did
is,
earlier to Jetpack Man. It occurs to me when we were
Yeah.
in the lab.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, your powers are undefined. I guess it depends on whether or not Malice would think about her powers being able to use them without touching.
Normally, I wouldn't necessarily be sure, but given that I tried to do it, unless we want to retcon it into, I walked over to Jetpack Man and like poked him long enough to read his brain.
That's
Well, you were trying to prove your powers worked, and that's how you had used them before. So
I had. Well, I was
I
trying to
can't
prove it
be
to
positive.
myself.
Yeah.
Is the thing. So,
also.
so yeah.
Did you? Oh wait, no, you did hit on that roll. Never mind.
Question about Bill's power.
Yep.
Is it very specifically to negate other powers?
Yeah,
That's how it
power
works, right?
negation.
Okay, so there is a possibility, there would be interference, but there's a possibility that his power could be negated because it's a power.
Power negation. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how Bill was working with the power dampeners. Basically.
I'm gonna, because Bill's kind of pissing off Shadowgast a little bit because she knows that something's happening, but she can't see it. So she is going to make a friend. She is going to sit down while everybody's having discussions about what to do with Bill. She's going to very quietly take out her incense burner. She's going to open it up, and she's going to reach into her bag and take out 2 different kinds of incense. One is green, and when she lights it, it smells very piney. The second one is purple, and when she lights it, it almost smells pungent. And she is going to take her frog and hold him up to it, and he's going to breathe in. And then I'll just kind of stand up, put the lid back on, and sidle on over to Bill and hold my frog up and let the frog breathe it out onto him.
If people are approaching Bill, Bill is backing into a corner.
Oh, the frog can manipulate the smoke. That's why the frog breathed it in.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, like, what Bill is doing at this point is, no, please leave me alone. Why are you picking on me?
Don't worry, this won't hurt me a bit. And and I'm going to the intent of the two is one, to dull his power, not to negate it completely, but to dull it. And two, to make him a little more susceptible to conversation.
Okay.
It's like a combination. It's like a sedative, multi-use sedative.
Jesus, what abilities do you have, Shadow Gas? Holy shit.
I have magical aptitude, which means that everything I pull out of my bag of tricks it's basically me creating spells.
Fair enough.
And aromatherapy. No.
Yeah.
I think at this point, when Bill is cornered and she says, it won't hurt me a bit, that's when he would want to try and do emotion control.
Okay. Yeah, so both of you roll to unleash your powers. One for the dulling of powers and the other...
And Sebastian's helping me.
Bill got a 12.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, so mark potential.
You said you wanted 10.
You said you wanted them advancements, so... and... Bill, you are successfully controlling Shadowgast's emotions.
It's going to be fear. Like, fear and get as far away from Bill as possible. Yeah, just amping up, like, fear and paranoia. Yeah.
So I will do Shadowgast's version of Misty Step, which is she's going to, and the frog's going to turn around and latch onto her, and she'll just away.
I mean, dumb question. You blew that roll. Did anything bad happen with the smoke?
I mean,
Probably.
Cat was standing right in front of Bill, by the way.
Okay.
Just gonna hand you that one.
Yeah, and the room smells really bad now. It's just like this, it's all
Except
just trapped in this.
If it works on somebody, that person smells it as a sweetness. That's how you know it's working.
Okay, yeah, so everybody else smells this real weird combination of smells in this room. Dreamcat, you smell a little bit of sweetness in the air.
And for the record, the concoction for this is rosemary and valerian root, which do reflect these smells. And valerian root is a very strong sedative. I think my way through this.
All right.
Reassurance I'm not bullshitting my way through my powers.
Believe me, I'm not doubting. I'm impressed.
Yeah, definitely.
So I feel like Cat would at this point be kind of visibly relaxed, which is odd for Cat because she's never relaxed.
Cat's relaxed. I'm cowering in the corner.
I think Cliff heard Dreamcat ask for help with Penny, so I'm guessing he's slinging his arm over her shoulder. He's like, "So what are we doing now?"
Leaving was the idea. Everyone out. And I'm still holding my scythe at Bill.
Door closed.
No, it was open.
No, the other door.
Oh yeah, the big door's still closed.
We're still on lockdown.
Hey,
No, but if I can get my team out of this room.
But like, Val, why can't we like Shadowgast over there has people monitoring her? Why can't we see if Aegis would do the same? And let him out and prove himself.
Because every time something has happened in here, and some real weird shit's happened today, this kid is at the center of it.
Excuse me?
Cat, just don't fuck with me, Sugar. I'm a psychic. Cat,
There
I need
was
you to
an
understand.
earthquake as soon as you were teleported out of your cell. All that doesn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
for observed powers it is suspicious as hell.
Oh, yeah, suspicious. That's why I'm in here. Because people constantly think that just because I'm near something that might be bad, it's my fault. Yeah, that's how it works. If you're suspicious looking, you're to blame.
I'll call from across the room, hiding behind my frog. How often exactly has that happened?
I don't know. They don't tell me.
It's, how about this, Bill?
47 times.
I can get you out of here, Bill, and you won't be in here anymore, and they probably won't find you.
Perfect.
JP, no, JP. I swear to God, that is it. This is a direct order. You, Jetpack Man, you get Penny out of this room. Cat, we will talk about this, but I need you to back up. Make sure Gas is okay. And Bill, I swear to God, you take one step towards me, I will cut your goddamn head off. I don't know what you are doing, but you are doing something here.
I'm not.
Question: does anybody want to use provoke here? I feel like there's some room for provoking Jetpack Man there. So.
Oh, I'm totally in for that.
Yeah, no, Cat would also do the thing.
Okay. Yeah. So roll
I
some.
issued a direct order, so I feel like that's kind of long and short of it.
Yeah.
Somebody else wants to provoke, though. Hey.
Oh, totally. Actually, yeah, I want to assess really quick first.
Okay.
Or can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Oh, mark potential.
This is a great idea.
Yeah, you do get to mark potential.
Hey.
I do have a
But you
question.
failed the roll, so I get to cut your head off. Sorry.
No.
I mean, you're gonna have to go through Cat first.
I have a general question. Is there anybody on the team that does not believe in Shadowgast as being a good person?
I mean, you haven't done anything directly bad.
Hey.
You're not on a team.
On the team.
We're not on Team Excel.
Hey, were you gonna roll your provoke, Bill, or?
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay.
That's just a flat superior roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is an 8, which is. Should quit closing tabs. You on a PC, you get to choose one. You can offer the carrot or the stick. So you can ask them to do what you want them to do, and if they do, they get to add a team to the pool. If they don't do it, or you can say, I want you to do this thing, and if they don't do it, they mark a condition.
I think at this point, Bill's going to go with carrot
Okay.
and just look at Jetpack. Come on, please. I helped you. Help me, please. I can help you more.
That's an order, Cliff.
There's
I
no way to
know.
defend that, is there?
Nope. Now it's up to Cliff to whether Cliff wants to get the team point or not.
I'm gonna get the team point. Cliff is gonna push Bill, and he is going into my hideout.
Okay. Mark your doom track to teleport Bill into your hideout. Describe for Bill what your sanctuary looks like.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck in time. There is a weird shimmery thing you could attempt to go through, but that's on you. I know where it'll take you, you don't. But yeah, there's like a bunch of old broken shit, maybe a couple relics and stuff. Essentially, you can walk forever and get nowhere.
It's honestly kind of cool.
But you're out of the
Cackling in the time stream.
Hmm. So what are the consequences of this back in prison? In the prison?
If I scream as loud as Mallory would actually scream, I'd wake up the people in my house. So as a player, I'm not going to do that. But in your mind's eye, it's very loud. Ah!
I can get him back whenever.
Oh wait, Cliff is still here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I just.
Oh, I
put
thought you
them
went with.
Oh no.
Cliff, do you understand what the phrase team?
What the fuck were you
You
thinking?
Cliff, you're the one of us who was a soldier, and you just ignored a direct order.
God, where did you send
He
him?
was stopped into time.
What the fuck does that mean, Cliff?
It means he's stuck. It's kind of like from one prison to another.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he can always walk into the portal, but I'll just bring him back to wherever I want it to go.
Okay. Walk into the portal. That's very nebulous and very confusing.
Yeah.
Well, we would have seen a representation of Cliff's sanctuary when we thought he portaled us out of the library, so we'd have sort of an idea.
We didn't go with him that time, did we? Because
There
got
was the one
stopped.
time when you thought you did, and you seen sort of a representation. So
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, the cliffhanger one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we just leave. We put the door back. Everything's fine, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Talk about it.
if we want him back, I can go in there and bring him back to wherever we want.
hey, yeah. So at this point, that part where everything will be fine, Captain Moore walks up, taser drawn, looks right at Jetpack Man and says, "You're under arrest."
Wait, what?
Am I still holding Penny?
Yes.
Cool, we're portaling.
Why are you kidnapping my sister?
Who specifically? Are you portaling everybody?
Wait.
Or just you and...
Do I really want us to be future? Kitty, please don't break my glass. Do I actually want to do this?
Whoa! Ah!
Sorry.
Happy cat.
That is an auditory experience. ASMR is weirder than I realized.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hand Penny off to Dreamcat and just go with the guy.
Okay.
Wait, excuse me. Hi, ha, sorry, Malice. I can work here too. Where the fuck are you taking him?
I just watched him break Bill out of prison.
No. He teleported him apparently to your sanctuary, JP.
Yeah, it's like another prison.
He's
Yeah,
not here, and that was not sanctioned. He's not inside the prison walls anymore. And unless you want me to arrest all of you, I'm arresting him.
Cliff, can you teleport him back into his cell? Can you portal him back into his cell?
He after all, he never did say how long he wanted to be away.
I mean, I could technically.
He probably just needed a minute to think things through, come to the conclusion that he's actually better off here. I think you should retrieve him.
I am ordering you to do it.
Just like to know
Fine.
that I'm being nice about this.
And I'm being a sort of nice that hopefully he recognizes.
So okay, so it doesn't actually cost me Doom to go into it myself.
No.
Okay. So yeah, I guess me and Bill face off in my sanctuary.
Yeah.
Great.
While I'm in there, can I see if there's anything that can help me against Bill?
You want to use the resources of your sanctuary?
Yes.
I'm gonna use the resources of my sanctuary to solve a problem. Bill.
Yeah, you can do that. Let me pull up your playbook.
I feel like the end result of every session we have is mistakes were made.
That's where they start.
High cliff.
That's the middle point. That's where they end. It's kind of the whole arc all the way through.
Hmm.
I'm going to be subconsciously petting my toad in the corner.
At some point, I just look over. Wait, what about Pinnacle? Hang on.
Pinnacle and I need to have a conversation.
I got her number. Like,
Number probably doesn't work during a lockdown.
well, yes, I know.
Okay, so you want help with Bill. What exactly do you want help doing?
Essentially, I want to something that will negate Bill's powers on me.
Okay. If you mark Doom and first you'll need to actually talk. You'll actually have to have a conversation with Bill, and then if you mark Doom, you'll get a relic will appear to you that will help you with Bill. That will help you keep you from being controlled and
Mysterious anti-Bill device.
yeah.
All right, sure.
Shall be called Congress.
Looks like a weird two-dimensional pyramid with an eye in the middle of it. Little top hat.
The mighty god Veto.
All right, so I guess I'm walking in. I'm like, so where would Bill be? Would you be like off in a distance, running around in circles
No,
that endlessly loop, or
Kind of looking around.
That should be Bill's superhero name. Vito.
Bill doesn't have a super name.
be like, hey Bill, you
Okay,
enjoying
Bill,
the
Hey,
you enjoying outside of the prison thing?
thank you. Like, seriously, thank you. I know, I mean, that was a direct order. I hope it doesn't get you in trouble.
So, technically, you have all the time in the world. Do you want to do anything in here for a bit, or?
I mean, what's after this? I mean, you have food. I haven't had really good food in so long. Oh my god.
Nothing really. You just walk through that thing. You're either stuck in here or you walk through that thing. You know, that shimmery thing.
Oh, where's that go?
Back
Back where?
to the prison.
Oh,
Yeah, but yeah, I got you out. I mean, you can do whatever you want around here for. I mean, there's not much, but for forever. Then we just go back at the same time.
got it.
Pretty cool, actually.
It is pretty cool. So, you're from the past, the 50s.
Yeah.
Does this ever get frustrating for you?
Like what?
Like romance and Reddit and computers and all of that. Telephones.
Oh. Sorta. But you know, they all tell me how to do whatever I need to do when I need to do it. Usually. And when I get confused, I just work out.
So you're used to being told what to do a lot.
It's kind of my job. I mean, except for this one time. But we'll see what happens.
This time right now?
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
Yeah. It happened.
Just look. What if you didn't take me back there?
I mean, I don't have to take him back. You can just walk through the thing yourself.
But I'm gonna wind up back in my prison, right?
Yeah, but I won't be taking you back. That's just where it goes.
You know, I would have expected, you said we were square,
Yep.
but now you're gonna like be kind of Weasley on me with you're not taking me back. I don't think that's very manly. Do
Right.
you? And I'm gonna use, are you watching closely?
Okay.
What does that do?
That's the one that
So-
started this whole mess to begin with.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but
So I
once
get to choose three options. When you mislead, distract, or trick someone, O plus appear on a hit. They are fooled, or at least for a moment. On a 10 plus, choose 3. So I want to get an opportunity, avoid further entanglement, and confuse them for some time.
Okay.
It's not a power.
It's not a power.
to move.
However, I think it's perfect at this time. The relic you want, you've had a conversation. It appears there's a little tiara appears on your head, and it will keep you from being emotionally controlled by Bill's powers. Or Bill just questioned.
Can I tell that that's what it's doing?
Yeah, you know what it's doing.
Like,
This is your sanctuary.
Bill, you don't get it. There's no
What?
such thing as fair in a fight.
Why are we fighting? No, but that wasn't a. So did that negate the move?
No, it doesn't negate the move. You have
It negates. I'm not confused. Everything else about you're questioning my manliness.
Yeah.
Right.
So none of the move was a power. So you're still confused.
Uh-huh.
Bill's
I-
has an opportunity and
And I'm-
avoid further entanglement.
Oh, okay. So I'm still confused.
So what's that for?
Apparently I need it. So I guess that means if you so choose to be, this is a fight.
Why would I want to fight you? I mean, you can clearly punch the hell out of me. I don't want to fight you. I'm just.
I mean, you don't have to. Just gotta walk through the thing. I mean, you can do whatever you want for a bit, but eventually you just gotta walk through the thing.
I really thought you were different than all the other people that are just blaming me for things that aren't my fault. I thought you got it. I mean, you have that thing apparently. It's for a fight. I'm not fighting you.
I mean, I'm not.
So
I'm
why
not,
are we doing this?
I'm not
why
blaming
can't
you
we
for
just-
anything. I mean, I'm letting you do whatever you want for all of eternity.
What
Essentially.
I want is to not be in prison. You gonna let me do that?
Yeah, you can just stay where you are.
Then this is a prison.
So I think as this conversation's happening, Bill, you notice that as you confuse Jetpack Man, the portal that he keeps telling you will go back to where you notice it changes just slightly in color. This is your opportunity to escape and avoid further entanglement.
All right, you win. Goes through.
Yep, so Bill goes through. Disappears through the shimmer.
Okay. Do I have any say in where the change was or no?
A little bit, but it doesn't lead back to the prison anymore.
Okay. I mean, essentially the portal in this kind of situation, it would just be to areas of that I'm used to. So it'd probably go to the roof.
There it is.
The roof had to make an appearance at some point.
Yeah, so I think where we end for today is with Bill on the roof of AEGIS, of the smaller building attached to the Heroes League Tower. Everybody else in the prison.
Is Velasquez up there?
Oh, he probably is somewhere.
Well, we're in lockdown, so
Yeah,
Exactly. Velasquez gives a shit.
yeah. He doesn't even know who it is. Actually, no. Because of the earthquake, Velasquez is off dealing with other problems.
Oh yeah.
So nobody else is there. Some of the rest of you are still, or the rest of you except for Jetpack Man are still in the prison, who's in his sanctuary. That is where we will end tonight. We'll go into our end of session moves for those who will be returning next week. Who wants to start? I feel like there may be some growing away from the team this week.
There was a lot of that, but I think for Kat, I think I grew into my own image of myself, because I was able to actually help Penny.
Makes sense.
I'm going to shift Superior or Savior up. And the only thing I can shift down is Danger or Free. So probably Danger, yeah. Makes sense.
You solved the problem without punching it.
I did! I ripped a door off the hinges, it's fine.
I told you to do that, so it barely counts.
That's just cardio.
It's Tuesday for Cat.
So yeah.
I can go next.
Okay.
Because I too definitely grew into my image of myself as I'm starting to figure out my powers are starting to stabilize a bit. Because I did a cool thing I've never done before and it pretty much worked. So,
You also acted very much like the leader of the team this time.
yeah, and it bit me in the ass instantly. So I'm going to, because I got to do cool shit with my powers, I'm going to shift my freak up. And let's go with mundane down. That's me.
I can go next. Cliff is growing into the image of himself as well, because he knows that if he wants to save the team, he will have to disobey orders again.
Save us from what? What are you saving us?
Ourselves!
Himself.
No. Save us from people that are letting the purple man out of prison? Can you save us from that?
He's still on the roof. I mean, it's not like there's ladders or anything down. He just has to find his way down.
back through Aegis.
However, will he
Now
manage?
his power is suppressed.
God Damn it, Jetpack Man.
I mean, if all of Aegis can't control Bill, then I think that's a Aegis problem.
I mean,
It's a planet Earth problem now.
Aegis is also distracted taking care of other problems.
Is just a quick question: is the last session going to be Kill Bill?
Hey. Hey. Jokes.
Labels.
I made them out of clay.
All right, I'll give you that one. That one was solid.
I'm a freak down. I'll put my mundane up. Because that's more of a person thing.
Okay. Who else is ready?
I guess I can go next. I'd say further away from the team, specifically Cliff.
Okay.
Fair.
You didn't do your Doom thing yet.
Oh, sorry.
So this one you're gonna mark another Doom because you didn't fight
Aw.
Gemini or anything.
So Penny isn't someone that can help us with this.
She can't stop your doom. Your doom is unstoppable. That's the nature of the doomed.
It's not about the doom. It's about the nemesis.
Yeah. You didn't make progress there. Not this time.
Cool. So does that mean I lose influence over Wainwright?
Yeah, when we actually do get to mine.
Yeah, we're on yours now.
Yeah, because, I mean, I was telling him exactly everything I knew from the database about Bill, and he was just ignoring every bit of it.
You could have helped me with my home.
Well, you know, Roderick is probably the least qualified to help with any kind of interpersonal interactions of the team.
Yeah, I can think of one person worse.
Well,
Yeah, Bill's
specifically
pretty
to help Cliff with.
Fair. That's fair.
One person has had some decent success with that, and that was Dreamcat and Boding.
Yeah,
Cat was busy like being sedated and shit.
Talked once and it went okay. The scorecard's not great. One time I kind of got through.
Yeah.
okay. And then I'd say probably didn't really take steps to make amends for my shames, and
Not this time, though.
this could be connected to redeeming another.
Well, you did, yeah.
Well,
there was some
contributing
redemption.
minorly to helping redeem a villain. Another.
Yeah.
So. Okay, if you're willing to give that something
Yeah. Why not?
ish to me.
There's some redemption in there. We'll give
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Mark potential then.
All right. Shadowgas, Dreamcat, who's next?
I already did mine.
Oh, you already did.
Do it again, damn it.
Shadowgas.
That's kind of tough. Shadowgast did kind of grow further away from Cliff, but she also can't really blame him. She kind of did the same thing when she ran away from home. And she didn't really grow into the image of herself because none of her spells worked.
Well, one of them worked just on the wrong person.
Yeah, and I'm going to say that she grew closer to the team because when she got scared and flew away, somebody did come and check on her. Which I don't remember, was that Dreamcat or was that Malice? I think it was Dreamcat, but
Yeah, I was keeping
all drugged up.
I was
Yeah,
keeping
but-
an eye on Bill. Like, I'd love to say it was me, but sadly,
Well,
I was.
Yeah.
You told someone to check on Shadowgas.
That I
but
did.
you were- Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then Dreamcat wandered towards me.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I told Dreamcat to go
Yeah.
check on you.
So then Dreamcat would get the influence.
Oh boy, I get to shift your labels. I already have Dreamcast. Or Dreamcast. Influence.
Dreamcast.
Your ship name.
Yeah, I ship it.
I mean, Shadowcast is Dreamcat's love right now. So,
Gotta get you a rival before this series wraps.
I mean, currently Cascade is my rival.
You might want to think about changing it to Cliff, apparently.
Actually, yeah. No, wait.
I didn't.
No. Okay. So first,
Penny.
what labels do you have that I can't?
None of my labels are locked, and they're all either at 2, 1, or -1.
Okay. I want to shift. Take mundane up and danger down.
Sweet, that puts 2 of them at 0.
Yay!
More misses, more misses.
And yeah, I think at this point I'm also going to mark Alice as my rival
Hi, what's up?
What?
because we had that moment where it's like, yes, you're the leader, but also, what the hell? Weren't you also unfairly imprisoned? Kind of moment.
Totally fair. 100% makes sense to me right now. Because Malice is different now.
Okay.
Rules part 2. I have to do anything when I declare someone. Oh, you get influence over me because I have now declared you my rival.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
You saved your sister. Shift your savior up, and let's go with mundane down.
Okay. Mundane is now at -2. This is
Shit. That's what you get for putting my freak at -2. Take that.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Wow. It's time for us to sign out. Big thanks to our special guest, Cap Jack. Thank you for showing up. Want to tell us who you are and where we can find you?
Hello, everybody. I am Cap Jack, or at Captain J Cross on the Twitters. And normally, first, I want to say this was a blast. I loved bringing Bill in and wrecking a little bit of chaos for fun. It'll be interesting to see the fallout of that for Jetpack there. Uh-oh. But otherwise, you can find me here on Welcome to the Party on Friday nights for our Dragon Dark Days campaign, where we are going through the Tomb of Annihilation, and it's going poorly. So, yeah. Oh, the last episode had so much heartbreak. Oh, God. So, yeah, that's the only other place you can find me as of right now for now. But we'll see what happens in the new season. But otherwise, thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, Shadowcast.
I am Rain Hayes. You can find me at Twitter at Rain Ghost Surrounded by X's, as well as here every Sunday morning playing Legend of the Five Rings with Michi. You can also find my products on Dungeon Masters Guild. Just search for Rain Hayes. And that today was weird, man. I'm going to have to play around more with what I can feed my familiar and make him do. Yeah, today was weird. We're in trouble. And by we, I mean Malice is in trouble because she's in charge.
Didn't think about that.
You didn't think about a lot of things tonight.
When will you learn your actions have consequences?
Never.
Never.
Fair.
Speaking of somebody who doesn't think of consequences, Jetpack Man, who are you? Where can we find you?
Yes, hi, I'm Wild Engineer. You can find me here on Mondays, on Tuesdays on Encounter Roleplay for some D&D, on Saturdays on Greyhawk Channel for D&D BX, and on Other Doc for some Invisible Sun. And yeah, Cliff is in trouble in all the ways. Yay. Maybe I can just hang out in like my sanctuary for like the rest of the game.
Make me come in there.
Alright, Wainwright.
I'm Adam. You can find me on Twitter at starsaber_222. Well, and on our Twitch channel on most Mondays, but not the Monday where we had this session, obviously. Had to figure out a way to word that, and not entirely happy with how it turned out, but you know, close enough.
Alright, Dreamcat.
Hi, I am Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisaurus. I am here on Monday nights playing this game. Every other Thursday playing in our Pokemon Tabletop Adventures game with Nerdy. And every Sunday afternoon playing in our Legend of Five Rings campaign with Rain. I also make soap. You can find me on Etsy at Monsters and Mayhem Soaps. And this session was amazing. I'm very happy. Very happy with everything. Dreamcat's not happy with a lot of things, but I'm happy with everything. Or at least she won't be happy when the smoke pours out.
And Malice.
Hey, I remain Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on Twitter, where you can see me tweeting about how much I fucking hate Amazon. Suck a ass, Jeff Bezos. Find me here Monday nights. You already know what it is. Yeah, seriously. Solidarity with the strikers. Fucking, you have nothing to lose but your chains. Keep it real. Sunday nights, I am on Emissaries of Avithna at midnight EST, 9 Pacific. Sadly, we did not have a game last night, but we're gonna have one again soon, and hopefully it'll be weird and full of animals and very horny. I also produce Adventures in Agni. That is at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. And it's very cool and weird and full of puns. Come check that out as well. If you like more D&D, where one of the D stands for dirtbags, because they are just a mess over there. I write stuff on the Patreon sometimes. I'm an editor over there. Go join our Patreon. Read some stuff. We got stuff that's up there. It's cool. On the Discord all the time. You'll find me in there. It's no problem. And I have another thing coming up later this month that I don't think I can talk about yet, but like hopefully they'll let me talk about it very, very, very soon. I hope. But it's gonna be rad. Trust me on this one. And yes, tonight was a mess. This team's busted. I don't want it anymore. You can have it back. Please return. I kept the receipt. Where's the receipt? I didn't keep the receipt.
Frog ate the receipt.
God. That frog is my new rival.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget about stream. We also have a charity drive coming up at the end of August. Yes, end of August. Raising money for racist Texas. Wow, that sounded weird in that accent.
Accurate though. Trust me on this one, Sugar. Accurate.
I know. I've lived there.
Ugh.
But yeah, so check out our Twitter and our Discord for information on that if you want to sign up.
Yeah, and I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me here Mondays running this, of course. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy to catch up on all the games that in one shots if I run them or if I'm playing in them at a weird time. I'm in Pokemon, and I'm just assuming it's gonna come out. This is gonna come out before then, July 25th. We'll be playing. I'm currently calling it Teenagers with Attitude because it was a really easy thing to call it. But we'll be play testing some playbooks I made for a Power Rangers Super Sentai version of Masks. So that'll be July 25th. We'll be play testing the first 5 playbooks. It's just the basic red, yellow, blue, black, and pink playbooks. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited. We will see you next time.